here with my good friend, Carrie Cinnamon at Economy Drug. How are you today?
Oh, terrific. How are you, Melody?
I'm good. We go way back to the Park Street days.
When you were a child.
Yes.
And I was a very young woman.
Absolutely. I can actually remember coming to shop at Economy Drug when it was on the other end of Town and Country.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about how Economy got started.
Oh, well, it was first opened in 1965 and was started by a couple of pharmacists, one local pharmacist and then one from West Virginia. Actually, I think two from West Virginia. Mm-hmm. And then they operated it for a year and a half, and it started to sink. It was not doing well financially. Not because they didn't have business, and not because it wasn't a good location, but only because they mismanaged their money and didn't realize that, you know, for 3 years you got to kind of bite the bullet and not be extravagant, not get paid.
Right.
So in 1966, when the landlord, who was Robert Walters, and the main drug vendor president, Charlie Reimer of Chapman Drug from Tennessee, and also John Yost of Citizens Bank, decided that they needed to do something to save that store. Mm-hmm. So they heard about a man named Carol Cinnamon, C.C. Cinnamon, in Paintsville, who had chain store experience. They paid a visit and insisted that he consider moving to Pikeville and taking over the drugstore, Economy Drug. Mm-hmm. And he said, "I don't have any money." In fact, he was in a pretty bad spot himself. He'd been there for about 6 months. He'd moved there from Frankfurt, and but they convinced him that, as John Yost said, "Son, you don't need money. I've got money, and what we need is your expertise." Mm-hmm. So he came, and in fact, I visited with him. I was in college at the time, and we visited Economy Drug at the other end of the shopping center, had a fountain. We sat there one Saturday and watched people come and go and enjoy the store. And he looked at me and he said, "This is a gold mine. I don't understand why they can't make it." And of course, he took a look around and there was no inventory. Mm-hmm. And so...
Boy, has that changed.
yeah, I know. I was thinking the same thing.
We stand in this explosion of UK.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, we didn't marry until June, so I didn't actually enter the picture until June of 1967, other than working on Sundays, because the store wasn't kept open on Sundays. It wasn't open till 9 every night until he took it over, and that's of course what chain stores do. They offer better service, more hours. And
Economy Drug is one of the oldest businesses in Pikeville.
Yes, it is.
Stood the test of time.
Yeah, we're over 50 years old, and of course I've been here since I was 9.
Well, we do always want to encourage people to shop local. There's so many advantages. It keeps the money in our community, and you all have been a vital part of our community for so many years. Obviously, you're a UK fan.
Oh yes, but of course everyone's a UK fan. I've tried Louisville, but it seems like nobody will buy Louisville.
It
just didn't work.
So
yeah, just a small section, and yet it didn't sell. But we do have a wonderful selection of unique gifts in UK, and one of the things that I think we have a wonderful selection on is of course, totes. We have some beautiful scarves, and they are very, very popular.
Yes.
This one especially is very nice. And we have coasters. The coasters there to, yes, that has been a hugely popular item. And, well, we just, as you can see, have a lot of very nice, unique gifts for men and women and kids. Great for graduation.
Well, Carrie, this has been fun.
It has been.
We'll have to talk more.
I hope so.